see stuff, baby? What you see? For anyone that's tuning in, Hunter's behind me, my cat. So I'm not talking to myself. I'm watching his head. He's watching up above us. So we may have company today. We may have the orbs again. I don't know how 3 o'clock will do. So far, I'm always just guided to show up and record. I do see someone is stopping in with me, Miss Chrissy. Hello, beautiful. I think you're the only person with me right now. If you're able to stay with me, can you let me know if you see and hear okay? Or do I need to move you closer, adjust anything? Hello, darling. Oh, I like it. I like it. And especially right now. So the first thing I'm doing is the same. I went through the same decks that I used last week because I really enjoyed the messages from them. Good. Good deal. Thank you. And our first deck, or the first place that I'll look into, is Keepers of the Light, Kyle Gray. We have Joan of Arc, the Voice of Truth. And then we had a jumper, the Shekinah, the Sacred Self. So I'm going to read those. Last week I read them straight out the book. Love the messages on both the decks. So I'm like, I'm going to do that for just a little bit till I get tired of them. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. I was saying I don't know how the time frames will work yet. I'm guided by my source, not distressed, to show up. That's my job, just to show up. So here I am. Joan of Arc. You all right, Hunter? My cat's going crazy. Come here. Okay. Joan of Arc, Voice of Truth. Stand strong. Focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. Joan of Arc was a medieval French peasant girl who was reported to have been visited by Archangel Michael and other saints, who gave her information on how that she could help Charles VII save France from England's domination. She was only a teenager when she went into battle for her country and won a huge victory. She was, however, later captured and burned at the stake. These days, she is a supremely loving guide to all those who want to stand up against the odds. She also helps many light workers overcome the fear of persecution. You are being encouraged to stand strong. You may feel unrecognized and misunderstood, but that doesn't mean you have to give up on the mission you feel called to fulfill. You must fulfill... Sorry, y'all. You must follow the will of your soul and exercise your leadership spirit by speaking your truth. You may feel as if you are on a battlefield, but this conflict will come to an end as soon as you stop defending yourself. You are not here to prove yourself to others. Instead, approve of yourself. Know that your angels are on your side and that heaven is thanking you for being the honest soul that you are. Yeah, you know what? I've done other people outside of me. I got a lot of my Akashic back in like 2018, went to sleep for a couple of weeks. At night, I would be downloading information. memories, stuff I needed to know about the different civilizations here on Earth and what my role was in it. But other people have done past life readings on me too. She has never come up, but if there is anyone in history that I relate more to, it's her, Joan of Arc, every single time. And when her energy or the vibration comes in the field during a reading, I light up. It's like I'm sitting there with a sister. So I like the energy a whole lot. The Shekinah is the sacred self. Absolutely glorious and beautiful. Let me go find her. It almost takes the pressure off when nobody shows up. Just a couple people. It's like sitting with your two friends, your two sisters. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. The Shekinah is the twin flame of the Holy Spirit. It is the female aspect of the God particle or creation energy. She is more of an essence than a being, but has the ability to show herself in ways that we will understand. She is acknowledged in the sacred teachings of Judaism and also called the Sophia of Christ in the Gnostic Gospels. She is a powerful female voice of spirit who is here to bring out equality and help the world move on from the male-only image of God. She reminds us that God is all-loving and all-accepting. Whenever she appears in a reading, she points out the change makers, the love creators, the gift sharers of the world, who are here to unite all hearts around the world. Don't feel the need to hold back or dampen your spirit. I saw you this past week, Miss Chrissy. This one's for you, sugar. I saw you in the feminine essence and you standing in the value of it. I saw that. Don't think you don't go seen. You're not noticed. You are seen, you are felt. Don't feel the need to hold back or dampen your spirit. This is the time to celebrate. There's a feeling of dance and joy around you at this time as you fully recognize your splendor. You are a sacred being who defies gravity every day just by being alive and brings a sense of balance and equality to the world. I think Miss Kimmy's going to be in and out today. I'm just glad she's stopping in. So 2 strong feminines come out. The strongest of feminines in that deck. The Shekinah and then the voice. Throat. Joan of Arc. Truth. Truth. No wonder, as I got out the shower this afternoon, I kept talking about the truth. And I've always said that though, that we expand. So people, this is the truth. This is the only truth. And my truth is the truth. And so they go through life contradicting anything that goes against what they know. I think we've all done it, but truth is ever changing in the fact that it's always expanding. We can only absorb so much into our consciousness at one time. And so I may only know a certain part of, let's just say a situation. I may only know a certain part of it, but what I know is the absolute truth. It doesn't mean it's all of the truth. As I am learning and growing, then I open myself up to deeper truth about the same thing, the same situation, the same subject. So truth is ever changing. And every time I say that, people have a shit fit, a conniption, a temper tantrum. Truth is the truth is the truth. Well, you could truth your ass right on back into another cycle. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll guide you from the other side. Because I don't want to come. Y'all know that, though. I don't want to come back. I probably will, but it's not my intention to. Sword of Light. You have got to be kidding me. This is in the Gateway of Light Activation deck. Another Kyle Gray deck. Divine Protection. Cords cut. Breakthrough energy. That sword is always truth to me. So that's what I was just receiving from it. Let me find that one. I got so busy yapping my yaps that I lost what book I was doing. We know what we know, what we know. Exactly that. Hello, beautiful Kimmy. Sword of Light. after a couple of years, you would think, and even talking about it every time I come on here, that I should be using the yeah. Okay, I still found it. That's all. We'll work on that. I'm going to put it on my list of shit I need to do. Learn to look in the index. I don't know. Pen's not writing, so that means that's not something I'm supposed to do. We're all supposed to take a deep breath while my old ass finds the page. Pen's gone. Sword of Light. Divine protection, cords cut, breakthrough energy. These do act as activations for some people if you are able to receive vocal actors activations. You ain't going to be able to get one from me today because I can't speak. Vocal activations. This is my job. Don't mess with my throat today. Divine protection, cords cut, breakthrough energy. As the Sword of Light is the main energetic tool of Archangel Michael, again, the Prince of Heaven, his name means he who is like God, and he is considered Source's right-hand man. He is the archangel who has chosen to guide and protect all light workers. Anyone who is feeling called to make a difference on this planet can be guided and supported by him. The Sword of Light has been pictured as both a spear of light and a lightning bolt. Either way, it's a powerful symbol of truth and spiritual power. Even though it's carried by Michael, it can be invoked by all of those working in the light to help them move beyond blockages and limitations and to sever cords of fear. Joan of Arc invoked it when she was going into battle. Joan of Arc from the other deck, a whole nother deck. Yeah. Thank you, Source. Visualize yourself engulfed in golden light. Say, Sword of Light, thank you for cutting the unnecessary cords that bind me to fear. I stand in the truth and in the light, fulfilling the call of my soul. When this card comes to you, know that it is confirmation that you are walking the path of light and responding to pre-incarnation soul contracts to make a difference on the planet. It's also a sign that you have the opportunity to sever connections to fears and limitations. Energetic cords bind us to situations, loved ones, and even the past. But you are in transition now and detaching from unnecessary connections, dramas, and fears. Know that there will be a great severing at this time, and you might feel isolated for a moment as you will reconfigure your circle of trust and moving into the life that is in greater alignment with your highest good. Know that the cords that bind you to the loved ones and soul family will remain intact. It's only the lower vibrational connections that are being severed. Expect breakthroughs and doors of opportunity opening for you. If you feel strongly connected to Archangel Michael, know that his energy is with you now. Yeah, we talk about severing cords, and it's always the person. It's always the contract. It's anything but the behavior or the fear attached to why there's a problem there in the first place. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I sever connections a lot. But that cord cutting thing, there are other people that share my same consciousness that teach cord cutting. I will tell you, you're wasting your energy. It's not, you can't. If you're genuinely connected to someone, you can take yourself back. There's many things you can do. But to sever a cord with another soul, I haven't seen it done. I see people working on it for 2 or 3 years and still hollering and screaming about the same wounds with the same people. So it ain't as easy as lighting a candle, although some people think it would be. Wanted to mention, I see David too. I saw a magpie today, and that was odd. It shocked me because I'm always with the crows every morning. That is my bird. As far as signs and symbols, crows are my bird. But this what looks like a crow goes past me, but it has white splotches all over it, and it's pretty close. And I'm like, and I just instantly knew, maybe I've seen it in a picture somewhere or something, but I've never seen one in real life. So I'm like, is that a fucking magpie? So go, you know me. I got to go look this up. What is the symbology behind it? First thing I thought, are they even native here? They are not native to my area. Now, it's not odd that we would see animals that aren't, because the earth is shifting and changing, and animals are going to migrate to different places. I'm just saying that was a special magpie for me. Now, what I got is that two different symbologies depending on who you go with. Are we going to go with fear or love? They can be joy. They can be good luck. Or they could be a symbol of death. So if I die, I just know the magpie already told me. I just wasn't very accepting of it. I was going to stick around for the luck. Stargate heart to inner peace. Allowing peace in. I got hearts out there that are open, but they don't recognize the energy of peace. And whenever it comes to them, they run or they push it away because it is different. But not because it's not for them, but because it's different. Sometimes peace seems too calm. It's not chaos. It's not the things that keep us going and jumping, and we have to inspire ourselves. Chaos inspires you to action. The energy of peace, you are your own governor. You govern your own happiness and joy and action. Okay. We had that conversation, and yep, got to take your power back. I'm cutting fear and limitations presently. Good. What you wowing, Kim? I can't see the rest. Y'all, if I mess something up, I'm so sorry. Motherfucker needed to hear that on the cord cutting. Yeah, that's just my take, though, because I see even people with the exact same stream of consciousness that I run through my center are teaching cord cutting. I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm just saying I don't offer it. I'm going to detach you. I'm going to teach you how to detach, how to take all your power back. But I'm not going to make you think that you can burn a candle or you can visualize, or maybe it works for people, and those that it works for, beautiful, beautiful. I'm full of shit and you got a good thing going. For me, it doesn't work, so I don't teach it. I don't offer it and I don't teach it. I teach you how to come back to you, not to put the blame outside of you. And I definitely don't teach you to sever a connection before working on the behavior. Granted, some people should have never been in your life to begin with. That's where your discernment comes in. There's always those people that contradict me and go, but what about this person? You just said don't do this, but you did it. I did. Because if you weren't supposed to be in my damn field and you were lowering my frequency, I got to take me back. And that means taking my energy back from you. I can cut cords all damn day, but if I'm still with you or partaking in the same behaviors with you, what have I done? Nothing. Changed nothing about me. I was expecting it to sever some behavior. No. I don't know. I think I'm probably more Gnostic, more esoteric than New Age, but there are people with my consciousness that are more New Age than me. So your ethereal cord post a week ago was eye-opening too. I don't know what I posted. Please send it to me so I can open my eyes too. It's been that way since I started going live on Sundays. I do have a friend and she knows who she is. There's been a couple of you that have helped me to ground in every morning. One sends me visuals from time to time of things going on in our life. And one brings me back into my human body every morning and goes, hey, I'm a human and this is how I'm fucking up today. Why don't you share how you're fucking up today? So that's about the only times I can remember what's going on with me right now. I feel like I am... Where am I at? I'm here. I still deliver all of my appointments and they're probably better than they have ever been. They get sharper every single time. But I don't feel very grounded. I have absolutely no concept of time. I don't know what day it is. Yeah, we'll see if this is something that sticks around or not. I agree, because our work is recognizing and releasing ourselves. Exactly that. I don't know that post though, Kim. For whatever reason, whoop's gone. So I wanted to talk about the sufferer. this week, and most of my lives have been helping us to see ourselves more clearly. And I know when I say the role of the sufferer, people automatically get defensive. Nope, that's not me. I never did that. Are you an empath? Then you are likely playing the role of a sufferer, and you're unaware. But let's talk about it. And what did I find that helped me to bring awareness to myself? You know I'm going to share it. I found some work from Amanda Baudier, maybe Baudier. And I always tell y'all, I give credit wherever it's due. I do not write their stuff word for word usually. I would love to. Sometimes it's beautiful, but sometimes I don't understand it that way. I write it the way I understand it. It does blur all together. Time, yeah, I wasn't prepared at all today. In my mind, we were still meeting at 8, and I was considering not showing up for that because I was getting tired. And then I saw it was 3. I was like, oh, better get my ass in gear. If I don't have a note somewhere, it's not happening. The sufferer defined. In general context, a sufferer is a noun used to describe an individual who experiences pain, distress, illness, hardship, or adversity. It signifies a person who is going through a difficult or uncomfortable situation, whether it be physical or emotional. A sufferer may be someone dealing with a medical condition, enduring emotional distress, or facing various challenges that impact their well-being. The term highlights the individual's role. What role are you playing? Are you in that role? The term highlights the individual's role as someone who is enduring or going through a difficult circumstance, and it is often used in the context of empathy or support for those facing challenging situations. So if you see yourself as an empath, if you know you're an empath, you are also a support system to many people, or just your family or your best friend, your partner, whatever. You likely will fall into the role of the sufferer. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate it. If it's necessary, I need to check it and put it back in my memory again. The role of the sufferer. Some of us are suffocating under the crippling weight of shit we personally agreed to or even actively volunteered for. We are breathless, gasping for air, while smiling and saying, "No worries, I got it, it's my pleasure." Some of us are so busy upholding our suffering as our identity that we convince ourselves that we don't have the potential to heal. I just got taken back when I remember writing a post. It was a pretty long post about how I would never be the same. I would never love the same, and I would never heal from damage that had been done to me. And I honestly felt in that moment, I would never heal. So at that point in time, I had resigned myself to the role of the sufferer. I was very comfortable, apparently, in the suffering. Suffering for me did manifest as psychosomatic illness. Yeah, mine went in the shoulders, all across the shoulder blades, in the upper part of the spine, which, if y'all know me, I'm a channel. That shit gets blown out every day, and it's pain. So it's like my body wants to contract and hold on tight to it and not release it, but every day I move it out, so it goes through expansion, but the poor muscles back there don't know what to do. I was looking, we're talking about how taking on roles affects the physical body. I was looking today, and I had on just like a little sports bra, and I was in the mirror, and I was like, damn, my shoulders are defined and fine as hell. But it was because I've been carrying weight. I've been carrying a struggle. My poor body, it crushes me, and then I expand it and release it to do my work every day and clear my channel, and then it crushes me back in again. So, yeah, it affects us on a physical level. I'm glad you're doing better. How much easier is it to play the role of the put-upon martyr who gets used and abused rather than setting boundaries or making new friends. Brother, are you having a problem? My cat's a little crazy today. This portal energy has had him loopy. Yeah. Well, come here, sit with me. Thank y'all for your patience. If he knocks something over, I'm sorry, y'all. He won't leave me, but he's also right up under me, sniffing and smelling and wanting to know what's going on. His shadow, you see it on the wall back there? Alice Walker famously said, the most common way people give up their power is by thinking they don't have any. Yours have been silly. He's been clingy. Like if I'm not right next to him, he's meowing right up under me, scratching on something like, hello, lady. Lady, shit ain't right round here. It's some shit spinning. So before you complain, you might want to ask yourself, is this just the way things are? Or is this the way I am permitting them to be? Is the role you are playing in any given dynamic an unavoidable fate, or simply the result of you avoiding an unpleasant conversation? Have you willingly, yes, I said willingly, sacrificed your time, energy, freedom, happiness in life in service of pleasing others who may or may not even appreciate you? Life is too short to play like that. I'm serious. Life is way too short, y'all. People swear, just lay back and chill and relax. You got all the time in the world. No, you know, you really don't. Would you rather be universally approved of and wholly I knew I was going to have trouble with this word, but I wanted it in here. Wholly unobjectionable to everyone. Would you rather be universally approved of and wholly unobjectionable to everyone, including people who really don't matter to you at all? Or find some semblance of joy and peace in your life by occasionally honoring your own needs, your own desires, and your own preferences? If it sounds like I'm yelling at you today, it's because I kind of sort of am. In a super loving, wise, mama bear kind of way. Yes, of course you want to be kind and generous and supportive and helpful, and you cannot allow that to become your entire identity. If it is, you might wake up one day full of resentment and devoid of anything you held sacred just for you. How do I know? Been there. Been there. Tell me, what is it that you plan to do with your one wild, precious life? And please, oh please, don't let it be just cleaning up other people's messes and tending to other people's dreams. And then I heard as I'm sitting there going over my notes, adding to stuff, but I'm kind. I'm not a sufferer. I'm very kind. You know, the hardest part of healing is knowing when to let go of the people who love you more for your wounds than for your growth. I'm going to put that right there, and I'm going to say it 3 times. You're avoiding a place in healing with your kindness. The hardest part of healing is knowing when to let go of the people who love you more for your wounds than for your growth. I kept hearing it as I tried to go away from, but I'm just kind. And I heard it again, but I'm just very kind. No. Kindness does not mean you lack self-respect. Kindness does not mean you allow other people to walk all over you, or that you have trouble setting boundaries and saying no. Those things, those actions, those behaviors are a result of being unhealed. Kindness means that you have no problem setting boundaries. It means that you have no problem saying no, and that you have no problem calling people out when you are being disrespected. That doesn't mean that you're going to be mean about it, but that you're not going to tolerate it. I think we've done a lot of that shift this past couple months. Especially with the feminine energies, it's been teaching them that yes, they need to use their voice. They have to establish boundaries. And the first time they do it, they're probably going to sound really angry and mean. And whoever they're doing it with is going to look at them like they're batshit crazy. Allow it to come through. Sit in the anger for just a minute. So, hello, beautiful. I can hear him by my head. But work on that part. Because if you haven't ever stood up for yourself, then the first time you do, it's a little ragey. It'll take that anger to get you to do it. It does calm down. Every time you stand up for yourself, you get, like now, I don't have any issue with just telling people what's going on with me. And a lot of it's just being honest. Releasing any roles of being perfect. Kindness also means that if you realize that a person is actively disrespecting your boundaries, that you have no problem kicking them out of your life. Because kindness is not weakness. And kindness takes a lot of self-control. I think I'm a very kind person. I don't think I'm nice. I can be hateful and mean just like anybody else. I'm not nice. People come to me and they want good Christian, nice girl, and I'm not that girl. Never will be. I don't know that I ever have been. It's not natural for me to just put on niceties. I am kind, though. I'm very kind. To myself as well, though. Self-discipline. This baby said, do y'all see orbs behind me or anything? Or is it the shadows he's having a fit over? Yep, it's orbs. Watch out, y'all. He's liable to knock my head off. I think if I cut the light off, he doesn't see them as well. But I won't be able to see y'all. Woo! Did y'all see that shit? Come here. Okay. You said, sit with your anger for a minute. Then Hunter was looking off in a gaze, and then you in the same position. Great visual to pause. I usually watch these at some point, so I can at least go back through the comments. So we'll see. I don't do nice anymore. I used to. I'm relearning to be kind. Yep. Yep. So, exactly. He said, I see that. He bounces off the walls, y'all. I have gotten tore up so bad. He's very protective. Like that's his whole job. Well, he's a big baby and wants to love on you. I see things in front of my face, y'all. Like, I don't know what y'all see, but every time I try to look straight ahead, I keep seeing like, okay, never mind. He's very protective. A big baby, but very protective. And I can be dead asleep at night out in the astral, snoring my ass off, I'm sure. And this fool is protecting me, jumping all the way up to the ceiling and back down, going across my head. Whatever was around me or trying to get to me, it doesn't stand a chance. That's all I'm going to say. They're fun cats. But the portal has them a little lit too. I know those energies have already started coming through. They seem to zoomy, and then sleep really hard. And I know that that's normal cat behavior. But when it's happening every 30 minutes in shifts, like a bipolar child, it ain't normal. There's an increase in the energy. That was actually short stuff, so I won't be here forever today. I have 3 of y'all with me, and I thank y'all for being with me. Just a couple people. Do y'all want y'all's own cards? Because you know I like to pull cards and read when I'm not actually doing readings. And if you do, let me know what deck. Even if you go purple or blue, Keepers of the Light, you can know who's in your energy, what frequencies are around you, what they're looking for, and what you're doing. Or activations, Gateway of Light activations. If you're interested. If not, we'll cut it short and I'll go chill somewhere. I am, just so Kim knows, being guided to do a public live. I don't know what I'm going to do, though, because I haven't done them in so long. Like public. I have no idea what I do. Can you mind your mouth? I'm on a live. Yeah, can we just not talk? Thanks, my love. All that cussing and profanity. Okay, I know. Lord God. She just got up from a nap. Do you wake up cussing? 24 years old, rolls out the bed. Oh, God, shit. Da, 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 da. Like, what the hell? It's not fun to live with, but I'm not the sufferer. I choose to provide for my child, to take care of my child, because she's not able to do it all for herself. It's not fun, though. It's true. I can honestly say it's not always fun. I will take a card. Kimmy. Sometimes you get up that way. Depends on how you were woken. Well, it makes me feel bad. She's not alone. I don't know that I get up cussing and grunting and groaning. I just don't make any noise. So I kind of just don't talk to me, don't look at me, leave me be. Bring me coffee. You can get a hey and thank you and everything else. Maybe, well, that's about it. A hey and a thank you and I appreciate you. But I am never in the mood to sit and just talk first thing in the morning. I'm not even back on earth yet first thing in the morning. Woo! Merkaba. You got two, Kimmy. Merkaba and I am presence. Transcendence, ascension, you are rising up. Light body activation, assessing the divine within. I guess I could show them to you since they are visuals. That's Merkaba and your I am presence. You work hard not to wake up that way, see? Me too. I can't. For whatever reason, I always end up with other people in my life who wake up ready to talk. Ready to talk, ready to start their day. Whether it's cussing and fussing or having conversations, it never fails. Start calling in quiet morning folks who like to sit on a front porch and drink coffee and talk to the neighborhood cat. That's what I'm going to call in. There's something on my lip. I know y'all see me. All right. The cards, I'm going to start with Merkaba because it was the first one out. They did come out together, though. Merkaba and Merkaba, an ancient Egyptian and Hebrew word. Oh, Merkaba and Merkaba, an ancient and Egyptian Hebrew word relating to the ascension process of the soul. The Hebrew Merkaba or Merkava means chariot or vehicle, and it's most commonly associated with the prophet Ezekiel's visions of angels traveling on or in spears of light. In ancient Egyptian, Mer means light, Ka means spirit, and Ba means body. When these three words are put together, the idea is that light engulfs the spirit and body, and there is an opportunity to rise up. The symbol of the Merkaba is the star tetrahedron. This 8-pointed star is simply the 3-dimensional extension of a hexagram, a symbol that is strongly associated with the Hebrew and Egyptian mystery schools. In modern spirituality, the Merkaba is acknowledged as the light body or vehicle that we can activate for the ascension process. It has been said that it is surrounded by an 8-pointed star tetrahedron, and when we're aligned on a spiritual level, the star spins at great speed, creating a sphere of unbreakable light around us. This sphere of light can help us move between the dimensions while we are having a human experience. It creates a portal into the divine matrix so that we can connect with guidance and walk the path of light. To connect, place one hand on your heart and the other on the space just above your pubic bone. Didn't we do Merkaba? Okay. Breathe. Send your breath down to the earth. Send your breath up to the heaven. Then chant Merkaba several times. When you feel that you've chanted enough, visualize or physically see a spinning sphere of light surrounding your body and be open to wisdom coming through. You are engulfed in light. You are raising your vibration and becoming magnetic to the presence and wisdom of light. You are in a space of ascension. The ascension process isn't about leaving this incarnation or dimension, but about finding harmony within it. All of the attention, love, and care you have been given to your body is supporting your spiritual journey. A powerful gateway of light is surrounding you now, allowing you to connect with the divine matrix of ancient wisdom. It's important for you to be aware of the information, energy, and downloads you are receiving, for all that's coming through is supporting your expansion. You are moving up a level. It's time to fly high. I can't focus, y'all. The cats. I can only imagine what it's looking like behind me. I am presence. Here we go again. The lady who won't look nothing up. Time for a deep breath. Everybody, I'm going to learn to just do that naturally. And the people who are with me from the start will be like, she learned to just incorporate deep breaths in between her card pulls because she's programmed to flip through a book till she finds what she's looking for. We did. The Merkaba. I have a beautiful Merkaba experience. That's what I'll share. I can't write, y'all. Well, somebody put a note down there for me to do a video on the Merkaba experience the first time. Y'all don't have to put all that. Just put Merkaba. Remember I said I was going to do like little clip videos for us of mystical experiences? The Merkaba definitely was one. Not like anybody talks about or even like this book talks about. That shit spun me out in a whole nother dimension. I am presence is the light body activation and assessing the divine within. The I am presence is frequently mentioned in the Ascended Master's teachings. It's the individualized presence of the divine that rests within us all. Personally, I see no difference between the I am presence and what other people call the inner teacher or higher self. It's the aspect of divinity that lies within us, offering us great wisdom. It's the inner Buddha or the Christ consciousness. It's the part of our soul that has never forgotten that it's connected to divine love. Even when our faith is challenged, there's a part of us that knows there's something out there. And it's the I am. This card is the gateway that allows you to reflect upon the fact that this incredible infinite divine being is within you, always aligned with love and always offering wisdom. For a long time, the I am has been dormant, and we have been encouraged to believe we are insignificant and powerless. But the more we connect with the divine, the more we realize that it's resting gently within us. We are the divine expressing itself. We are a facet of the God particle having an individual experience, but we are part of the whole. Did we not get this as well? Kimmy, you are giving us duplicates, Mama. Place your hands on your heart and your belly and say, I call forth from the core of my being the mighty I am presence. Great, universal, cosmonaut, star being, star power, thank you for standing out at the forefront of my heart and my mind. Thank you for leading the way with your divine intelligence. You are experiencing a great shift, which is helping you understand yourself in ways that were previously impossible. This is an exciting time. You are connecting with the highest form of intelligence within you. The body of light within you is growing brighter, and you are becoming aware of how your actions and choices affect the unfolding of your future. The bright light you are is expressing itself unapologetically. I had a dream last night about the Ankh, and they were okay. I don't remember it, but I do remember the dream came through. Could somebody kick back on the memories about the Ankh? All I know is it was in my left hand, in my left palm. That's what I remember, that they kept, because I have an Ankh, and they were like, it goes in the left hand. And that was basically all I brought back or remembered, is that I'm supposed to hold it in the left hand. Did anybody else want a card before I put cards up? These cats, y'all. Holy shit. I'm so used to them. I'm just not used to everybody else witnessing them. My tattoo is on my left forearm. The Ankh? You have an Ankh on your left forearm? Oh, I want to see. Tammy, you got the All-Father around you again. Let's see what's coming through. And I didn't ask you what deck you wanted. We go on with what came out because I got a thing for Odin. I already know this message and I like it. It's good for you. Psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. Everybody take a big deep breath. Inhale the good shit. Exhale the bullshit. Odin. If I am supposed to read this card, brother man, I'm going to need you to help me get over there. Come on now. Let's work the magic. Oh my good Lord. Everybody wants a card. Everybody take another deep breath. I'm sorry, y'all. I got the giggles. I find me quite funny. The joys of being an only child whenever you're in your formative years. You are your own entertainment. You literally need nothing. If somebody's in your life, you genuinely want them. But for me, I learned to do things on my... It's not in... You know why it's not in the book? Because my crazy ass is looking in the wrong fucking book. Lord. And look what I just did. Right book turned right to it. Not a joke. Who's my cheerleaders and my little guides out there that can be... Girl, you got the right book. We've been breathing for a long time. That's my 5th deep breath. Mama, get the right book. Trying to breathe but laughing. See, I like people that can laugh at me because I laugh at me all the time. It's those folks that don't think I'm funny or can't understand the humor with the message. Can't understand. Yeah. Because I laugh all the damn time. I can be alone and I'll be laughing at something. Odin is the Norse all-father god who is revered to this present day. He is a powerful, all-seeing, all-knowing god. His twin flame is Freya, and like her, he has a raven totem. The story goes that he surrendered one of his eyes at a mystical spring called Mimir, so that he could gain the wisdom of the ages. He is strong, but somewhat wild character who helps us reawaken our natural psychic instincts and open our third eye so that we can look beyond the physical senses and into the spiritual realms. He also helps us to recognize that it's okay to have insights into what's happening next. After all, we are the creators of our path. Odin guards the runic alphabet too, and he works closely with the signs, symbols, and omens. You are being encouraged to look beyond what your physical eyes are showing you. Look within and follow your intuition or your psychic visions. You may want to plan ahead at this time. It's important to keep your mind and your energy focused on the best possible outcome. There will be signs and symbols from the light to tell you that you are on the right path. Be aware of winged beings gracing the path as a wink from Odin and the light keepers to say that they are honoring your work. So winged beings as signs and symbols. Weird that that word was used because that is how I call in my team every morning. The winged beings. I want the fairies and the dragonflies and the butterflies and anything with a wing. And Lord knows it'll all show up at some point during the day. Who else did we have, Kimmy? Hold on, I'll start scrolling down. Maybe. We got Tammy. Tammy Odom was for you. Tammy, Chrissy, and Christina. Tammy, Chrissy, and Christina. Love your humor. Thank you, Kimmy. Spirit has a sense. I know. See, everybody has a sense of humor. Let's do Christine first because I think I missed her last week. I'm pretty sure you told me you wanted a card and I missed you. What deck do you want, Sweet Pea? Keepers of the Light or Gateway of Light Activation? I don't think I'm one of those. Oh, shit. Y'all, hold on. Let me get my shit together. Y'all see the baby's toys? Well, I don't know how to switch it back around. That ain't it.